To start, we've got 3 pounds of celery for each juicer. The one on the left is for Nama, cut smaller. We can go ahead and start with the Nama J2. So I'm going to fill the hopper up to the fill line here, which seems like it takes about half a pound. And then go ahead and get started. And then as we juice here, we have to feed it through the top, a couple pieces at a time, which actually took quite a while, at least several minutes. You can fast forward to the juice being done here. Pouring it through a strainer here, you can see how much pulp is actually left in the juice. These little pieces of insoluble fiber are exactly what you're trying to remove when you're making juice, so your body can more easily absorb the nutrients without breaking down all of the fiber. Now we'll move on to Hummingbird. As you can see, you do not have to cut the celery. You can feed full stalks in, and the grinder is quite fast, which makes it super easy, and it's a really satisfying feeling just pushing it through. The grinder is just chopping up the celery, and then the extraction is going to happen in the press in the second step. So you can even feed multiple pieces in at a time, which is great. I spent a lot less time at the machine with Hummingbird for this test. And now we hit the press button, and 4 minutes later, we come back and we have our juice poured through the strainer. Whoops, spilled a little bit, no big deal. And as you can see when I'm pouring here, there's no pulp at all. There's no little bitter pieces of celery skin, and it just pours right through. And that's what you want from a juicer, so your body can easily absorb all those nutrients. Okay, now we're going to do a second filter test. Now I'm pouring the Nama J2 juice through a Goodnature Hummingbird press bag. And as you can see, it kind of clogs up. I'm going to use this spoon again to help it go through. But even after you strain it, you're still going to get quite a bit of pulp in the juice. I'm sure you've noticed this. You can feel it in the mouthfeel, and you can taste it. It's quite bitter. I'll zoom in here just so you can see how much pulp is still left. And now for the Goodnature juice. Pours right through, no problem. We've really extracted all the juice. And you can actually taste the difference, because without the pulp in there, the juice tastes naturally sweeter and cleaner and more vibrant. It just tastes like celery. It's really delicious. Now for the pulp test, we're going to squeeze the pulp. I'm going to squeeze the pulp as hard as I can from the Nama J2. It's quite wet. You can see all the juice dripping out. And I'm going to do the same thing, the pulp from the Goodnature Hummingbird. I noticed right away it felt much drier. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze as hard as I can. Not one single drop comes out. And what does that mean for yield? Well, we'll show you. So first I'm going to pour out the juice from the Nama J2. And as you can see here, we get about 2.5 bottles. And then we can pour out the Goodnature juice. You also notice the color difference. Again, that's because Goodnature extracts more juice and less pulp. It comes out brighter, more vibrant, and naturally sweeter. And we get 3 full bottles of Goodnature. Now for the final test, we'll do a 30-minute time lapse to show the separation. The Nama juice is on the right there. You can see even after filtering twice, there's still lots of little bits of stuff in there that'll end up flocking together and sinking to the bottom in just 30 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this comparison. If you have any questions, please comment below. Thank you.